Hi, and welcome back. This will be a flip through of the Christmas Portraits leisure art book that I purchased on Amazon through a used bookseller online. And you can get many of these books. You just have to look for them. And actually, it's really easy. You just go in and look for cross-stitch books, and it'll come up with all kinds of books. So as you can see, this one does not have a dust jacket, but the cover is in pristine condition. There's a sticker on the back, but it just says it's in used good condition. And it's beautiful. The spine isn't damaged. It's gorgeous. So this is a leisure arts book, so all of the photos are in the front and the patterns are in the back of the book. So open it up, and it's in gorgeous condition. There's no writing in it. It says Christmas Portraits, and it gives you an idea of what's in the book. And here, this is a copyright of 1991. And here's the table of contents. And it does start out with an introduction. And it's definitely kind of an old world Victorian type vignette. And it starts out with an ebony vision. So it gives us an ebony Santa holding a doll. That's a beautiful picture. And here's special delivery, which is a Santa with a U.S. mail package, or a doesn't necessarily need to be U.S. mail. It's a package wrapped in brown paper with some cording. And laughing eyes. Here's a Santa with his pipe in the snow, making his deliveries. And here's a joyful visitor, and this kind of alludes to St. Nicholas visiting the Christ child. And here we have a moonlight caller, Santa Claus up on the housetop delivering his gifts, and there's the moon watching down, and it's on a beautiful stocking with some Berber trim. And here's a Frosty Friend. It's another one of those vintage snowmen. He has a pipe in his mouth and a walking stick. Only this one's kind of less frightening than in another book that I showed. Sorry about that, I'm back. So we have our Frosty Friend. I love that on that plaid blanket. I could see that snuggled up to a fire. I don't have a fireplace, but if I did, that would be a great companion. And here we have the many faces of Santa as ornaments on the tree, and I think that's really pretty. I know that Katie, the stash, I don't know now, Stash Queen or Queen of Starts, maybe Queen of Starts, is doing the Mill Hill bead Santas, and I really think these faces are gorgeous, and I might try some of these. And here we have Shepherds Abiding. And this is a beautiful picture. I think that would stitch up amazingly. And here, this is called Noble Companions. And look at the antlers on that deer. And you can see Santa's sleigh a little bit in the background. It's really beautiful. And here we have a Christmas dream, and it's a child sleeping while Santa Claus is making his delivery. How many children want to try to stay up and catch Santa Claus? Here's Earth Angels. We have two little angels dressed in white for winter. She's got a muff, and he's got a little Christmas tree. And here we have an old world traveler. And here's Santa Claus dressed to travel. And there's a great picture. This is "And to All a Good Night," and it's Santa going away with his reindeer, leaving the village. And here is "Meeting with Santa." And here's a child visiting with Santa Claus. And here we have portraits in miniature, and here's a bunch of little miniature pillows or ornament pillows that you could make. An angel and a child and Santa and a snowman, and here's a Santa with his walking stick. And here's a Liberty Angel. She's beautiful. Now the dog is going to start whining. Oh, and here's the newborn king. And it's Mary, Joseph, and the shepherd boys in the manger. That's beautiful. I mean, these books are practically feel new. And this is Angels on High. Aren't they beautiful? They have some gray and some blue and some pink in their wings. They really, I bet they look beautiful stitched. And here we have some snow babies at play. I mean, I had some of these little snow babies. They were beautiful. And they're stitched on an afghan, but you could put them on a pillow or an ornament or just about anything you wanted. And then the charts start. Oh, no, there's one more. This is the Christkinnell, which is the Christ child. Let's see. It says some European countries. And this is the star and the moon shape, showing the Christ child making deliveries of presents. And we get past the charts and go to the back of the book. The charts are beautiful. They look like they would be pretty easy to stitch. But it gives you the patterns to make the pieces. This is a leisure arts book. So it has general instructions and it gives patterns. It's advertising another book. But perfect condition. I would not be afraid to order. Obviously, I'm not afraid to order these books online. Someday someone will be very happy to receive these books when I no longer have a use for them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my flip through. I'm sorry if it was too fast or too slow. If you have any questions or comments, please, I always enjoy reading them. I answer questions to the best of my ability. And I hope that you subscribe. I always subscribe back because I don't want to miss anything. And until next time, have a very beautiful, stitchy week.